desire. Okay.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Luba.
And my name is Striker.
And today, yes, our channel is about dating. Perfect. We hope that you subscribed, and also to our Telegram group that is in description below. But today we want to jump into the topic about something that Striker was talking to me for so long, and to some of our clients during the coaching calls. By the way, we're doing the coaching calls. It's strategy calls if you're planning to come a trip to Ukraine. And actually, if you don't know who we are, please visit our website, www.heartturkey.com. But anyway, today's video is about desire. Desire is a quality, right? Like what is desire?
Well, yeah, okay. So, I've spent a lot of time trying to understand relationships. I've read a lot of books, and I continually try and figure things out. And this comes from my misunderstanding of what relationships were when I was in the West, and trying to figure them out, like, for real, and how it can benefit me as a man. And what are you laughing at?
Nothing.
Tell if something was up. See, and so anyway, so let's get back
desire. I just talk about desire.
Yeah.
It's
too much for you, isn't it?
Yes.
It's too much for
We're
you.
not talking about burning desire yet. We're just talking about desire.
You're talking about smoldering desire.
Building desire.
Burning desire. Yeah, okay. So, anyway, let's go back to the topic of the video. So let's talk about this burning desire. And this is one thing that I believe when it comes to a solid foundation for a relationship, it has to be present, okay? Now, I'm not saying that a relationship can't be built on something that doesn't have burning desire, but we can talk about that soon. But when it comes to burning desire, all right, if you let me speak, if you understand this, right, it's something to look out for, and it's something that you must have, okay? If you want to have the type of relationship that you, in your mind, going over to Ukraine, can achieve. Because this is the essence of what it is that you're looking for. You're looking for this burning desire. You're looking for this, we were talking about it before, right? This uncontrollable urge is what Luba was kind of like asking. Is it uncontrollable urge when it comes to a sexual desire? And my answer was kind of, right?
I want to get back 2 minutes ago when I said that just the word desire. I think that desire, it's something on edge with motivation. Desire, it's a feeling that you have when you really this is moving power that push you to achieve something.
Yeah,
just in general, I want, right?
Yeah, but you're saying desire which is different from burning desire. So desire and burning desire are different.
Yeah, but I think that we should separate it firstly, as a desire, and then burning desire, because I think that it's something that when you have a motivation and when you have a big wish for something, you will do anything to achieve that, right? You will try to do your best. And this is something about when we talk about this topic a little bit. We talk that the lady, she should have a burning desire to be with this man. And it means that she needs to be highly motivated, she needs to have this urge.
Sexual.
It's sexual as
urge.
well, of course, yes. Because I think that sexual energy, they even all the psychologists, they say that when you have the sexual energy, this what made people successful. And when you, I don't know, it's about chakras, we're not going to talk about this, but they say that the sexual energy that you have, it's what move you, push you, and motivate you, and help you to achieve a lot of things. So when people together, what we're trying to talk about in this video, when people together, they really need to have this this desire and burning desire both. If you say that it is different things, I think that they should have both, to be willing to build this relationship, to be in this relationship, and to pursue this relationship, to continue them. To maintain this relationship, that's what I mean.
Yeah, it's actually a really deep topic, and this video could go. And before we started this video, we said let's make this video 10 or 15 minutes. But there's actually a lot to this video, right? Because for a man, we want to have that burning desire, and we get it through physical attraction. She's younger, she's hotter. That's where our burning desire comes from. And sometimes that overshadows some of the other characteristics that are going to make a woman that's good for the long term, right?
And I think it's a little bit faster for the guys, right? Like for the guy, he kind of see the lady, he talk to her. If she match like couple of criteria, maybe in the future it will be not as good as he thought at the beginning, but the physical part and a little bit like of cariness and stuff, like it's immediately turn on the burning desire, right?
Yes. Yeah. For men, it's
for men.
For men, it's a more it's visual, right? We can look at a woman and go, yeah, I'll have sex with her. With women, like I kind of joke about this, is some people say, like it takes a woman 10 minutes or it takes 15 minutes to know whether she wants to have sex with this man or not. And for me, this is my understanding of how it works, is that in about 2 minutes, she'll know 100% certain that she won't have sex with you. But she might. So either she knows straight away pretty much that she'll never have sex with you, okay? So anyway, going back to burning desire. So
you need to do something significant and it's not about money again. Like you're right that the woman thinking a little bit different. Like the guys usually more attracted to the women than the women to the guys. Unfortunately, it's just the reality. And so when the guy is looking at the lady, he understands that yes, he wants her and he wants to try with her, whatever it is. Like, are we talking about sex or just, to be with her, like in relationship at this point? But for the ladies, it's different. The lady really qualified the guy also by the way he look and what he is talking about and how he like represent himself, right? So within like 2-5 minutes she understand that no, this guy is like really full of shit. But if he represent himself later on, maybe like he will say something or do something, pull her chair, put the coat, maybe she will change her mind. For the guys, it's usually yes or no, more black and white. For the ladies, because we have so many emotions, we sometimes think nah, for sure, and then maybe. So the burning desire for men and for the ladies, they building in a different terms.
They build
differently in a time wise. In a time-wise.
In a time-wise and also on all other different levels. So this is how it works. And I remember one of my first ever videos, I pointed this out and I didn't really understand it back then, but to start the relationship, you have to have some level of attraction. That is the same for her as well. Some level of attraction, right? So it can't be she's completely repulsed by you or you're completely she's just not for me at all. Maybe she's got missing teeth, whatever. There has to be some level of attraction.
Missing teeth?
Yeah. Maybe she's from the village of missing teeth. But so there has to be some level of attraction, right? And she will give you some time of day, and then there may grow this burning desire. There'll be desire, maybe burning desire. But burning desire, it's not negotiable. It can't be explained in the sense of the reason that she has it is because of this, because if you ask her, she'll probably lie. She has no really... she can't conceive why she has burning desire. But if she has burning desire for you, she will do anything for you, right? So, and the reason that this topic came about is because a lot of guys come over to Ukraine and it's I hate to say it, but there are terms that happen, and it's okay. Guys say, oh, she wants to get a visa for the United States. Okay, maybe she does. She wants to get out of the country. Guys want to get a hotter, younger wife that they can't possibly achieve, or maybe achieve in the United States. Okay, these are all conditional relationships, right? And they understand that, right? But when it comes to burning desire, all of this stuff goes out the window. When it comes to burning desire, she will do anything. Like she could have worked a 14-hour day. But still drive in the snow to come to you, to see you, because she's afraid that you're going to go with somebody else. She's got that burning desire. She can't explain it, but she may say something like he's my soulmate, or she may say words like this, right?
But there's nothing to do with, first of all, it's nothing to do with money, right? Like, because a lot of guys, they try to talk about money on the date, saying like, oh, I have, like, actually, when you talk about money, it's turned off the lady. Like, I'm just telling you, like, when the guy is sitting there and saying, I'm making this amount of money, that amount of money, I own this, I have this investment, that building. For the lady, it's like, you sit in a chair and like, you have this, like, maybe there's like, sometimes they have like some greasy spot or something. She look at him and really you, and like even though it may be truth that you own all that, like rich people in mind, they never talk about this. Like, why would you talk about this on a date when you need to talk about, like, if you talk that, you know, you like fixing cars and you show the picture of like the retro car that you bought and you actually fix it with your hands within like 2 years, whatever, but you fix it, for sure that is like, wow, so interesting, like interesting project. Or if you helped like some kids to build like, I don't know, nest for the I mean, something that you did by yourself, not the money that you made. And especially not talk about this, because this is the big difference that really turn off ladies in Ukraine. People in Ukraine are very conservative and very like, there's like conspiracy about money. You will like, they hate the question like, oh, how much money you made per month. This topic, like because of USSR, I don't know, but people always hide this kind of information. Yes, you have some general information that, you know, people in Ukraine making $300, but I hope that you understand that it's not truth, right? So, and if not, just send us an email. The ladies here, like everybody hide this information, but guys in US especially, when they come for some reason, like they have no problems talking about like their annual income, their houses, you know, how much is their mortgage, how much they pay for the car. So this is like, I know that in US guys just talk, like even guy to guy, they talk about this, right?
Yeah.
For Ukraine it's different. This is something that turn off the lady. She doesn't really care about like...
By talking about, say, like how much money you have, and you're basically trying to negotiate burning desire. It cannot be negotiated. And think about it this way. Think back maybe throughout your life where there's been a woman that has been madly in, like you really like her. She seems to like you. But maybe she's has this burning desire for this loser, this guy that has no money, this guy that somehow feels he has some frame around him that she wants to be in. She can't control it. You know, it's that guy somehow managed to instill some feelings within her that she can't explain. Now, why do we talk about this? Because when it comes to burning desire, if it can be achieved, now, and quite often in these relationships, these Ukraine, Western relationships, it's not achieved. It's because there's so many topics that go off this topic, but the guy says things along the lines of, you know, like I'm just looking for my soulmate, or I'm just looking for a partner in life. You know, sex is not a big thing for me. Okay, that's great. And for her, sex is, you know, it would be a good thing for her, but, you know, he's been able to provide some other things for her. So burning desire is not going to be there. That doesn't say that the relationship cannot work. It will work on some level. But if you can achieve burning desire for the relationship, where she will walk 5 kilometers through the snow to see you, it happens. Then your relationship will start off on a level. This is the safety net. Burning desire is the safety net. You can't, it can't be controlled, right? And it's
not just about like jumping on each other, you know, on the street and like, you know, and running into some...
on the street?
No, whatever. But and take like going some detour. But like when you have this feeling, like the question that, you know, a lot of channels discussing about no sex before marriage, or no sex like all this or that, like, you know, pretending that this topic is like something like that we are like in a cave ages, you know, when like sex is like, no, we can't talk about this. Like it's bullshit. Honestly, it is.
Yeah.
So when you do have that, the topic about that is not even discussable. We always say to our guys, like, never talk about this. Never ask like about, will we have sex? Like, when can we schedule the time? Because I have a call. I mean, we never, we say that it's not even, like, don't even bring this
burning desire and sex it's a natural path to it. If you have to discuss it,
it's just natural part of everything.
If you have to discuss with her when we will have sex, when we next meet, there's no burning desire, okay?
There's nothing.
You are negotiating, and especially if you're talking about money and what you can provide for her, you're trying to negotiate her desire for you. It can't be negotiated. It's either there or it's not there. You could have no money and it is there, you know. And so I guess,
and it's happening here usually, you know, when the girls are like, even though like she like might meet somebody like very rich guy, you know, from like, she moved to the city, for example, and I know this happened to my friend. She moved to the city and she met a nice guy. He was like super nice, super kind, you know, his parents gave him car when he was 18, so it was incredible. But she really loved that like loser. In some way he was a loser from the village that she was from, and every summer when she was going back, like she was like shaking and like she can't wait There's something that should happen naturally. This is the natural process between man and woman. There's something that happening when you're really in a relationship, and when there's nothing like, I don't think like it's like when people discuss like will we have sex or when we will have it, is like it's not the same if you discuss like what you're gonna have for dinner. Like you need to understand that this is something that the nature build like and create. It's just like it's a natural desire. But I want to say here one thing, that of course when you come for a tour, you know, when you come for like for 10 days, for 15 days, of course it's a little bit like it's a little bit not artificial circumstance, but it's a little bit different. You know, many things are rushed, many things are, and it may not happen
it's
with
a
you.
little bit unnatural.
It's not an unnatural circumstance, not like you would date, like if you meet somebody like somewhere. But still, you know, if you follow kind of like our course, if you follow our rules and advices, you know, we never try to pretend that, you know, we are making any rules. Even though, for example, our rule of 23%, I really think that it is like incredible. And if you will stuck to that, you will be successful. So
I'll just add here. When it comes to the burning desire, we do not advocate for really large age gaps, right? Because for us, like the best part of a match is burning desire, where we see them on like a Zoom call when we're chatting with them, or a Skype call, and you can see that she's madly in love with them, and she's touching him, and they're laughing and they're joking, and you can see that she has this burning desire for him. If the woman is 25 years younger than him, yes, she may be in a relationship with him, but she doesn't have this burning desire for him. And in some cases, maybe that is the case, right?
they still work, like this, the relationship
still works.
They are a little bit different because like the guy, they have different gifts to each other, right? Like he's giving her, for example, wealth, she's giving him.
It's conditional.
It's conditional.
It's a conditional relationship, but burning desire, like you can get through anything. It's just safety net, you know. It's the essence of the relationship. Everything else grows off that. It is difficult to achieve, but if you're looking for like unrealistic relationships, it's almost like one of the notes that I wrote down was sometimes there is no chance that it could ever be possible, unfortunately. So if there's a guy who's 65 and he's looking for a 25-year-old girlfriend, burning
Don't
desire
even expect that.
burning desire can never be achieved. So you can never have that essence. And the thing is with men, like men are the romantic species, right? We say that women are romantic. No, men love women idealistically. So we have these like not necessarily fantasies, because you may think of something different, but we have this thing of I will save her, I will look after her, I'll be her provider and a protector, and she will love me like in some kind of Disney movie, something like that. All right, that's how we think.
I never knew that.
Well, maybe you should ask more questions. But this is the way that men live. This is the way that we are, and unfortunately, that's not the truth at all. So. It's not the truth. But when it comes to burning desire, if you can achieve it, and it's like
you will feel it. Like it's not even about achieving, you know, because like we say that it's not easy.
Well, I don't even care if like the guy achieves it. What I'm talking about is if the woman achieves, like to get the woman to achieve it, like she will do. Can I tell the story here about the? No, should I tell the story about the? I've told the story before about. So to create the burning desire, you have to create this emotion, this high, right? We've got other videos that we're going to talk about creating these high and low emotions when it comes to dating women. But I can give you one example where burning desire that a woman had for me, and I'm not saying that to be, you know, arrogant or anything like that, but it was the first time that I can really think of it in Ukraine. And it was a woman that I went on a date with. We were having a coffee. The next thing you know, I've told the story before, we were doing like a bungee jump off a bridge. She had a massive high. Right, massive high, and then a low afterwards because she went home. For her, it became burning desire. She was a very well-established surgeon, and she was the one that had burning desire for me. She was the one that was working 12, 14-hour days, coming out for dinner, staying at my place till 4 a.m, and then going back to work the next day at like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. This is what burning desire is. When a woman has this desire for you, she will do anything. She's not going to say, I've been working all day, I'm not going to come and meet you for a coffee, right? Burning desire means that she will do anything for it. And if you can achieve this with a woman, Like, she's yours. Like, she will do anything for you.
But it's not just about this emotion that you jump. It's just for something that you did something for her that nobody ever did.
That was it. It was a creative emotion.
Yes. So this was emotion or anything you can do. And it's definitely not a talk, because we always say that the lady is not believe in words. And as I always, like, I don't know, maybe I said it 100 times in different videos, but ladies are not, like, when we talk about love languages, the word of affirmation usually is number 4 or 5 for the lady. She not like as a guy. For guys, words of affirmation usually at the beginning. For the lady, at the end. Because ladies believe in action. When the guy is calm, like I know the story when, the guy just came and he was so assertive. He just, he liked her so much. He took and did like stuff for her, and it was not, again, don't get me wrong, don't think just when we talk about something it's just about money, because this jump can cost like 100 hryvnias, it can cost 1,000 hryvnias, it doesn't matter, it just like actually that he took her and did it, and this guy, like, he came and he took like her and her child and he did it without thinking, does she like me enough? He was not, you didn't know how it will turn, but I
was just trying to get rid of her.
But he was just the guys should just do something without any expecting anything. But because for the lady, the burning desire, it's like something like a flashlight. I'm scared to say, but I mean like a flash. It's something that it's some feeling inside that you just. It keeps you, like we talk about like butterflies in your stomach. It's something like that keeps you, and then she is yours, like that. You need to create something like that, and it's not about talks. Just this is like constant.
What it is, it's like it's some level of attraction, and then it's up to you
how you will. It's like a fire,
how she perceives you. If she perceives you like, wow, I've never had this feeling before. That's it. Well, I can't say that's it, but that's a right step. That's a step in the right direction.
Attraction, it's like this when you start the fire, you have this like first like the match is like chuk, but it can burn, like you can make a fire from that, or it can die, right? Like, so attraction is like this first like sparkle that you have, and then if you really if you make the fire, if you keep the fire, how to burn the fire. If there's a lot of circumstance, she doesn't speak the same language. Maybe she speaks some, but it's the weather, right? Like the wind is there. Like you're from different mentality. Like maybe there's the rain starting or something. There's many circumstances, but it's up to you. Can you hold this fire? Can you both create something around this fire to make it burn or no? So, this is basically it. I mean, we just want to cover, like, we have like many topics that we was preparing
for today. This is a really hard topic.
Yeah, but this one is interesting because it's right into the point. It's no need to discuss like, is there sex before marriage or no? Is she religious or no? Is she a good girl or she's a bad girl? It's nothing about that. This is something that you can't fake. If you want it, you want it. But the best thing that you can do for a woman, it's like a tip that I can give, is that you need to make her feel desirable, but not like sometimes it's even better to create this burning desire and a little bit step away, So
there's so many topics.
This is you know what I mean, when you make her feel like that you kind of like, let's say like you really really want her, but then actually nothing happened. It just recently happened, like it just come to my mind. It happened recently with one of our couples, and the interaction was just incredible. Like he told me like the story. So they went like after the dinner, they came and she said, would you like to come to my room? She came from a different city and they spent some time in Odessa, and she kind of offered. It was very cold, it was locked down, and she said, do you want to watch the movie? So he was like, I told him just to keep it quiet and do not let's go to my room, let's do this, because for the lady, like the worst feeling she can feel is that she's piece of meat that the guys just want. Like this is like terrible. When the lady feels that the man only wants sex from her, it's kind of like she become very discouraged. But if she feels that you want her, but you're not actually like, trying to get it, then it's like she will want you. Now she will change.
I actually have a topic for this. It's like we've kind of gone off topic a little bit, I suppose. But
no, but let me just finish with this little story. So when they came to the room, like they was watching the TV, and of course, he's a man, and they was like so close, and he said, you know what? I need to go to my room. So she was like, she called me the next morning. She said, Luba, you know, like, I don't know, like, it was so strange. Like, so she was like, she now wants it even more, not more than him. Like, he obviously wanted
She has some burning desire.
but she now has a burning desire. And this burning desire, I'm telling you right now, this burning desire is keeping them so close and so like tied to each other while he is away and planning their next trip.
Yeah. As mentioned, there's so many facets that come off this one here. But the topic of this video is that like she doesn't need to have burning desire in you, but if you want to have a relationship where it has this essence of burning desire, you have to try and achieve that. Okay, so you know, I know a lot of guys come over here, they go to these romance tours or whatever, and they date a woman who's like, you know, always on her period, or always wants to sleep in a separate room, or doesn't have sex before marriage. You know, there's a lot of stuff that's going on here. I want you guys to understand that if a woman has burning desire for you, it is uncontrollable. It can't be negotiated. If she has it, and she will do anything for you. And it is an awesome, amazing place to start or to have as part of your relationship when you do this. It'll get you through the shitty parts and the hard parts, the trying parts.
This will help
through
a lot.
this. Okay, It's not negotiable. It's not for sale. It's got nothing to do with how much money you have or anything like that. So that's the takeaway from this video, which has gone on for a long time, hasn't it? We said this would be 10 minutes, but it's gone on for too long. But
25.
that's the end of this video. My name is Striker.
My name is Luba. Subscribe to the channel and we'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time.